Hi everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. My name is Elaine Studnicki and I'm from the Palm Coast Historical Society. Right before the pandemic, our museum in Holland Park was going to have an exhibit called Places of Worship. We wanted to highlight the 6 first churches in Palm Coast. And of course that didn't happen. So I'm hoping that the next few moments will shed some light on this important topic, and I hope to encourage you to look into it a little bit more and learn more about your place of worship. It's the early 70s, and just like today, folks then would not be denied their faith. So they went to Bunnell, they went to Daytona Beach, but eventually they all gathered in the Welcome Center. It was there that the first church services were held. And interestingly enough, they all went through the same process and placement before they built their homes or their buildings. This is an example. In 1972, our Jewish friends were in the Welcome Center. In 1973, they had their services in a Valencia home model. In 1974, they moved to what was the original yacht club. And it was there that most everyone joined them. The Presbyterians, the Catholics. It was that yacht club that was a great place to worship, celebrate, and socialize. But eventually, they all built their own buildings. And the first one was St. Mark's by the Sea. Do you know they had their first service on July 4th, 1976? The First Baptist Church celebrated their faith in their new building in 1977. And their location was what is now Racetrack gas station and Walgreens. What they did was move down to the corner of Route 1 and Palm Coast Parkway in 2001, and that's where they are today. Mother Seton Catholic Church was designated a parish in 1976. They celebrated their first Mass on Mother's Day in 1979. The Jewish congregation we were talking about broke ground for Temple Beth Shalom in 1979 and had their first Sabbath service there in 1980. The Trinity United Presbyterian Church organized their congregation in 1979. They initially met in the Palm Coast YMCA and had their first building and Mass in 1981. The Palm Coast United Methodist Church also had their services in YMCA, and following their groundbreaking, had their first Mass in 1981. Now, this short timeline hardly tells the story of religion in Palm Coast. The faith and challenges and services that these groups recorded was enormous, and it tells you the essence of volunteering and beliefs in the development of our city. And we all know ITT had a big dream, but Dr. Norman Young had one when it came to religion. He wanted to create an interdenominational church complex and religious library. It was a little bit too much, and it didn't happen. But what did happen was the Flagler Area Ministerial Association in 1979. And together, religious leaders in our city's young history helped the needy. It is that belief in service and faith that all church groups, past and present, share together and make this city a home. Please discover more history on our website and in your own church. Find out about the Irish Brogue, how women were organized, the Cuban refugees, and let's stick together during this difficult time. You can find more information on our website, palmcoasthistory.org. More specifically, it was Mr. Art Dyke's work and research that created this information I'm sharing with you today. He wrote the historian, and it's in that document you'll find more information. So look at our website, palmcoasthistory.org, and check out Historian 29, created in 2011. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe. Best wishes from the Palm Coast Historical Society.